Alright folks, in the bottom left on Cloud Kingdom we have Mousesports HasuObs against his opponent who lost to HasuObs in the last game, formerly ESL Monchi. These two, the Dark Templars in last game were just, they were a good idea, but he spent so much money on about 5 or 6 of them that he didn't have any real stalkers, and he could have built some sentries and some stalkers to hopefully trap the zealots away from the vital second nexus, but the blink stalkers would have just jumped over the force fields, of course. And HasuObs' blink micro was just amazing, individually blinking away from the blurs that were the Dark Templar. And I wonder if this one, ooh, have to cover up that again. Did it again, damn it. ESL Monchi, IESF champion recently, and HasuObs, he took second in the German Nationals, winning $3,000 or equivalent euro, I suppose. The IESF paid off about $4,000 for Monchi, and looks like we may see some scouting this time from HasuObs, although I guess he didn't really need it last game. Again with the gateway, then gas for these two players. Another pylon, of course. I wonder if another blink play will take place. Sorry for everyone. And I'm very curious as to see what Monchi will decide to do, since he got kind of housed in that last game. Will we actually see the very rare Protoss late game? Or will we just see another gateway push by either player? The seldom seen now 4-gate, or the one of my favorites, the double robo or 2-gate robo pressure that you can get around 7.5 minutes. I also am a real fan of drop play. Will we see speed shuttles or anything, you know, that these two players are trying out? Take a risk, Monchi, or take a risk, Hasu. One for desperation's sake, Monchi, and the other for getting rather out of the way, pylon, or just because you're ahead, HasuObs. You know, I'm curious as to see which one will take a risk and which one will have it pay off. These are both pylon blocked, although it looks like their timing is spot on. Getting that ever so annoying 26 supply pylon. We have Stargate coming out from Monchi. That is a lot of fun always. Is he going to go Void Ray? Oh, it's a proxy. He's got to be Void Ray. That's the only reason to put him out that far. Phoenix are so fast you can leave him at home. I think we'll see a Void Ray or two come out, but we've already got Stalkers coming out for HasuObs, and he has not dropped his I have to look it up. Twilight Citadel was complete blank. And we have not seen a second gateway out of either. The Stargate is going to finish. What's he going to build? He's saving up for a Void Ray. Oh, Phoenix. He is building Phoenix. He's going to build up 1 or 2 and hopefully pick off some probes. And we have some early pressure from the 1 gate and a sentry waiting. Alright, we've got 1 Phoenix out, another Phoenix on its way, sentries from both players, Twilight Citadel, Twilight Council from HasuObs, and a robotics facility from HasuObs. So I wonder if he's anticipating any more Dark Templar play, but he's also getting quick again. Tried and true HasuObs, tried and true. The probe count is dead on. They've both been keeping up with it, although HasuObs is yet to build a level. We have that picking off the sentry right away, but we've only got 2 so they die relatively slow, and that seems definitely not. That was really wise, Monchi. You need to stop with the Phoenix play now. I think he has. He's going to switch. This is scouting and he sees everything. He sees the blink again, and I wonder how he's going to respond to it. He's going for a Nexus. Is he going to put in some Immortals from his brand new robotics facility? No, he's going for the Observer and more Phoenixes. I don't know if that's the right way to do things, but it's up to you, Monchi. It's your game, not mine. I would say build up more Phoenix before you come in for a second round, but the Observer could very well see that proxy Stargate, and he does finally get an Immortal out to countermounts. He's going not for the counter blink, but probably straight for Colossi, and those Phoenix, if he can keep them alive, will be very good against Colossi in the later game. Nobody's building very many units. There's one Stalker. No, that doesn't make any sense. That wasn't right. There we go. And this Observer is following on that main thing. Whoa, is he building a proxy pylon exactly where the other one was built? That's something I haven't seen that much of a mirror. But this Observer will see everything but looks like Monchi saw it, so he's going to take his Stalkers in, or his one Stalker and 2 Sentries to attack this. He brought his Immortal and Zealots with him, 2 Immortals and Zealots. There we go. And he picked it off. Very well done, Monchi. We have a push coming in from 4 Stalkers to this natural, but the 2 Immortals will be seen. Like, if he had kept the Immortals back, he probably would have been okay. Check it out, 1 Phoenix. Yep, we're going into Colossus play for Monchi. These 2 Immortals will very easily take out the 6, 7 Stalkers. It takes about 8 Stalkers to kill an Immortal without the Immortal does it, and the Stalkers die. And look at that, he's got a 2-pronged attack, and these Immortals are very vulnerable if they keep chasing. They are in the front, and you put the Zealots in the front, put the Zealots in the front, put up another shield, shield. Good G. Oh, look at that, that is a great lift by Monchi. Well done. Also directing all their fire at the Phoenix. That was well played by Monchi. Build another Phoenix. John again. But he does have the Nexus up beforehand. The HasuObs is building plenty of. Oh, that's not good. Okay. The Zealot Warpin is good enough to keep these Zealots occupado. They took out another Observer, and these 2 Immortals are just pounding away. 62 kills. The Zealots. How many workers were killed by HasuObs? 4. That's not so many probes. And he doesn't look like he's going to try for it, but he is bringing in a probe for the pylon, and this attack just keeps on going. This aggression, I love it. Way to go, HasuObs. We are 12 minutes into the game. And finally, some upgrades look like they need to be coming out with the Monchi. Extended Thermal, and his first Colossus also coming out. The Robotics Bay is on its way, as well as another robotics facility. The Double Robo from HasuObs himself. Already building plenty of gateways. Put the robotics facility up front. If there's a push by Monchi, which doesn't look like, because he's kind of scared of HasuObs right now, even though he has quite the supply lead and quite the bigger army with those 4 Immortals, and a Colossus now. Wow. The probe count is almost dead even, and I wonder if Monchi will take a 3rd, 4th pushes, or if he will simply now HasuObs Colossus and jump right away before this 13 life Stalker gets really taken out. Now, we have a Colossus of our own coming out from, of HasuObs' own, excuse me. He's trying to catch up in the supply count right now. He's using up all his money, and he's got 2 Colossi coming out, which is just fantastic. fantastic. Double chrono, I saw, and he's used up all his energy. Monchi has one more chrono left, and he's upgrading. Very well done. The upgrades for HasuObs are nil, and Monchi just looks like he's in an almost commanding lead right now. He's got a higher Colossus count, even though HasuObs is catching up relatively quickly. They both have the same number of robotics facilities now. Monchi is setting up for his third base, saving up some money, and he's finally pushed out a little bit, although his split forces are curious, because all these ground units are going to have to walk all the way up, or the zealots are going to have to walk all the way up. The two immortals almost taking out. Ground level 1 finishes, zealot charge coming in for HasuObs against those colossi. Are we going to get another? Yeah, we're getting ground level 2. No blink, no zealot charge for Monchi yet, but he is setting a forward pylon in preparation for that third, as well as HasuObs doing the same. A semi-sneaky base in the bottom right here for HasuObs, although if Monchi comes to take out this pylon, then he might see transferring probes or anything. Oh, did his probe just see that? No. His probe saw the other probes, but he didn't see. Excuse me. Take a little swig of Coke. Thank you. Alright. We have a little back and forthy here. The I shouldn't get rid of this tower. You need the tower again. Zealot charge coming out for Monchi. Looks like he's chrono boosted his a little bit to catch up with HasuObs' charge. They both continue the Colossus production. I love PvP late game. It was such something you didn't see for about a year, at least my year, since I started watching and playing seriously last August. Yeah, a year ago, last August. And these colossi are just a little bit of maneuvering, and they take out a number of these. And the chase is on. The Colossus count is highly in favor of Monchi. One blitz, although they are split up. He's got reinforcements coming in, these two other colossi, and a forward pylon being built. And look at that, these zealots are going to find this base. They're going to take it out. Let's go to edit. Look at all these zealots melting away, but look at that, Monchi is losing his own. He brings in 6 more, and I think he's going to go take out this bottom base, but he can't get too far out of position, otherwise HasuObs can just attack up here. And another engagement looks like it's going to be Coke, and he lost the Stalker. 11 Colossi to 5. Monchi is in a huge lead. All of these zealots are only good if he attacks. If he has to keep running away like that, there's no charge to run away, unless, I've never figured out whether or not you can attack a friendly, but zealots do a lot of damage. You could choose something like an immortal for them to go attack and charge away from a foe unit, but it would also put some heavy damage on your own unit, and each unit is very vital when you're down in supply, of course. So 10 colossi now. I would, Monchi, throw in a Phoenix. Give me some anti-colossi air. Although this many colossi, it's basically an anti-colossi. Look at him shuffling his colossi around so that wounded one is in the back. And he's just going to keep chasing these guys. They're going to run up on here, but these colossi have high ground vision. Look at all these zealots just melting away, and he moves all of his ground forces away from the colossi. Pushing them. Look at that. That is just fantastic. Way to go, Monchi. GG from HasuObs. The Colossus kick butt. And we're just going to go into game number 3 and see who takes this series.